Hi guys, so for Vlogtember Day 12, I am bringing you 10 things not to say when someone is telling you they are pregnant. This is for boyfriends, parents and grandparents and family, friends, and the schmo on the street. Do not tell a pregnant person this, especially when they are telling you the good news. Whether they are 16, 25, 35, 40, whenever, do not say this to them because it is hurtful and it makes us upset and it makes us want to hit you all at the same time. So, let's get started. The first thing not to say is it mine? Are you sure? Guys, come on. If we're telling you we're pregnant and we've been with you and you know we've been with you, then do not ask if it is mine. Now, if you just you had only slept together once 5 months ago, then it's okay to ask. But any other time, do not ask that question because we are going to probably hit you, first of all, and second of all, be very mad at you for the next 5 days. No joke. Second thing not to say. It's time to go get fat clothes. Yeah. I am not one for shopping, so this would already aggravate me. But for a normal person, a normal woman, they don't want to think about maternity clothes as fat clothes. They're already going to gain weight. They're already going to have their body stretched out in all different shapes. Well, not shapes. All different ways and stuff. They don't want to think about getting themselves up to go get maternity clothes and for them to feel that they're fat. And for people like you to say that they're in fat clothes is very upsetting and disappointing. And if it was me, I'd punch you in your face. So never say that. The next one is, well, I guess your life's over then. And you haven't even begun to live your life. I had this said to me. Chris and I both did, actually. And Chris and I both looked at each other and were like, what are we going to, die when the baby's born? How is our life over? It just means we are going to learn to live our lives with a child. Okay? Okay, great. The next one. Do you even know who the father is? Yeah. I had a lady that I worked with ask me who the father was, and she knew Chris, and she was like, who's the father? Really? Yeah, don't ask. The next thing not to say, so when are you guys getting married? You are going to get married before the baby comes, right? Just because you're having a baby does not mean you need to get married. I'm sorry, but there's no guideline in the parents, like what to expect when you're expecting that says you must be married to have a baby. I'm sorry, that just doesn't, no. And don't say it. Chris and I had that said to us as well, and we're just like, we have to get married? Do we have to? I didn't know we had to. I didn't know that was a requirement. The next one, and this is for grandparents, and yeah, my sister had this said to her when she was pregnant with my niece. But I'm too young to have grandkids. So, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that you're too young to have grandkids. Why is it that the first thought that crosses your mind when I tell you that I'm pregnant is that you're too young to have grandkids? I mean, there's just, I don't know. I don't like it. So, the next one, and this one, if it was ever said to me, I think I would punch someone, is there's an abortion clinic right down the street. You are going to get rid of it, right? I would die if somebody said that to me. Not for the fact that it's outrageous, but for the fact that somebody would be so arrogant enough to assume something, whether whatever my age or circumstance was. I will go later on into my views of abortion and adoption and all that good stuff, but for somebody to say this, even if the person knew me or not, I think I would be very upset. I mean, it's no thinking. I would be very upset. The next one goes along with the last one, so I'll go find the coat hanger. If somebody said this to me, I think I would first punch him in the head. Then I would nail him in the nuts if it's a guy. And if it's a girl, I'd just kick him in the ovaries. And then I'd walk away. Because if that's what you're going to say to me, I would want to kill you. Another one, and this is for guys. Guys usually say this to other guys. Oh God, did the condom break? It doesn't always have to be the condom's fault. There could be this thing called not using protection. There could be this thing of the birth control in some way failed. I hate when people just assume something like, why couldn't it just be planned? I don't know. I'm just very picky, and I hate when people are very arrogant about stuff. And the last one, and this one definitely would piss me off, so I left it to be the last one. Are you ready for it? Because here it is. That explains why you've looked a little fatter lately. If somebody said this to me, I'd become very violent. As you can tell, most of these have driven out the violence in me because no one wants to hear half these things. So why would you say them? Don't be arrogant. Be respectful, people. And for people, if you do hear these, bite your tongue and dig your nails into your hands. Do not punch people. Violence is not the answer, but I feel bad for you. And I don't know what I would do if I was you. So if you have heard any of these or any other kooky, wacky banana ones, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have had said to you. And like things that you thought nobody would ever say or did say or whatever. But if you have any video requests, leave them in the comment box as well. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.